Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin. We're back at the movies for another review. Today, as what happens with me quite often, I just couldn't get this movie out of my head. It pops in there every once in a while, so I felt I needed to review it. So we're going to be doing the 1995 comedy Tommy Boy, starring Chris Farley, David Spade, Brian Dennehy, Bo Derek, Dan Aykroyd, Rob Lowe, and Julie Warner. I was 10 when this movie came out, and I fell in love with it. It's still, there are certain movies from my childhood, especially comedies, that they just sit with you and, they're just so quotable. The whole movie will be playing, and I'll be going word for word. This happens a lot with Jim Carrey, his movies like Ace Ventura, Liar Liar, and Farley movies as well. I loved Chris Farley, and I still miss him. He's been gone for 25 years. He was a big part of my childhood. His movies just were hilarious in my perspective. And Tommy Boy is, that's his peak as far as I'm concerned. He was already a riot, in his cameos with the Wayne's World movies, especially part two. There's that one scene in part two. He's like, I hate my father, I hate my life, but I feel great. I'm going to go pick a fight. He's gotten a lot better. So, and then, he's responsible for the funniest sketch in the history of Saturday Night Live, him and Patrick Swayze auditioning for Chippendales. So he was just a comedic icon. And Tommy Boy is such a fun movie, because he's just so goofy and lovable, but he means well. And you really, what I enjoy about Tommy Boy is you see this kid who's never given a damn about anything in his life. His dad's rich. He loves his dad, but he's just a goofball. But you see him mature, sort of, throughout the course of the movie. He goes from being this inept, incapable man-child, basically. And after his father dies, it takes him a while, but he realizes, all right, I need to step up. I need to make my dad proud. I need to save this company and do whatever I can, because his dad owns a tire company or not a tire company, but an automotive company. And, it's going to go out of business if he doesn't, man up and mature. And, to do so, he needs David Spade's help, who is a no-nonsense, by-the-book type of guy. So, each one kind of has to give a little bit of their personality to the other. It's fine to be fun and loving and happy and go lucky, but you need to be serious at the same time. So, they rub off a little bit on each other. Lighten up a little bit. Take things a little bit more seriously. And the dynamic between Farley and Spade was amazing. On Saturday Night Live, Tommy Boy, Black Sheep, and you still hear David Spade to this day talk about him, and it's hard for him to do it because, they loved each other. And I love Tommy Boy because it's, you see the development of this man-child into a man. And, he can be loyal, he can be loving, he can be funny. The running gag throughout the entire movie, his dad was an amazing salesman. And, he could stick his head up a bull's ass, but he'd rather take the butcher's word for it. But, the whole, no, I could get a good look at a bull by oh, no, wait, it's going to be your bull. And then finally, he matures, and he gets the quote right. He's like, I could get a good look at a T-bone by sticking my head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it. And that's when you know that Tommy Boy has finally gotten it. He is everything that his dad knew he could be. a great salesman, a great leader, a great man. And the man that could lead his company in the future. And, Rob Lowe is fantastic as this weaselly, just snot-nosed little punk stepbrother who's actually married to his now stepmother, who is pretending to be Rob Lowe's mother. Bo Derek is pretending to be Rob Lowe's mother, even though they're married, to try to get Tom Callahan Sr., Brian Dennehy's fortune. So she marries him to get his money, but they're married in real life, Rob Lowe and Bo Derek. And you got Dan Aykroyd, who is the leader of another automotive company, who just wants to, take the name of the Callahan Auto and sell it in his factory, or make it in his factory, sell the box. So you got all these like sniving, backstabbing, weaselly characters, but that's what makes them fun. Is you get Tommy Boy, who's a goof, but somehow manages to outwit all of these people that are smarter than him. And that just makes for a fun movie. It's one of those movies that you can watch over and over and over again and not get sick of it, as far as I'm concerned. I've always been a fan of this movie. I'll always be a fan of this movie. I'll be quoting this movie probably until I die. Comedy movies are hard to rate. Is it going to win an Oscar? Is it going to be considered one of the greatest movies of all time? No. But it's a 7.5 all day. It's a great comedy. And it's something you can watch over and over again and never get sick of. So 7.5, that's my review. Tommy Boy, 1995. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time at the movies. Take care.